This is the Eastern Regional Employers Meeting 2024-25 financial year. This engagement happens every year, but we rotate in the branches of the different regions.
Ladies and gentlemen, as employees, there's that one thing that we fear. We fear to retire. When we join to work, all of us want to work until we cannot work anymore. But in life, one has to leave the stage. And that means we have to plan during our session as we are working. How do we transition? And for us to get more insight in this area of retirement planning, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Geoffrey Waiswa Sajabi to take us through.
But all of us that are employed today, this employment is temporary. Even us that are working with NSSF, a time is coming when we will leave and other people come and take charge. Ladies and gentlemen, retirement can be the best time of your life. But for that to happen, you must be deliberate about the actions that you take today. You must be willing to make certain sacrifices today in order to plan for your old age. Because if you don't, it can also be the very worst time that you ever lived.
In 2015, we set up what was called Vision 2025, 10 years from 2015. We promised you, our members, three things. Safety. Safety has two components, that when you become eligible to get your money, it will be there. Number two, not only will it be there, but would have grown enough to preserve its value. We promise you convenience. And that informed the technology we have. When now you can register on Smart Life on your phone, that's convenience. The last one was empowerment. That one we could not do. Because what we realized was this: the traditional NSSF, you put your money there, and most likely you wait until you retire. So you're 25, you're 30, you have to wait until you're 55 to come for your money. Meanwhile, there are things that come in the middle there. So this empowerment was to help members begin to plan for those short to mid-term issues. That is the birth of the voluntary, what we call Smart Life.
Is it possible for me to also open up a Smart Life account maybe for my child?
You may not necessarily save for a child, but you can name the goal and say, this education goal is for my child, T.
Using the portal, when we make filing returns or when we're making the contributions, you'll find that we only have the mandatory contribution. The question is there a possibility to have an integration of the smart and also the mandatory?
So we are introducing a new schedule that will capture both the mandatory and also the voluntary.
There's nothing like knowing that if I die now, there are instructions on what to do with I have. I'm going to encourage all of us here, please. Today, go back. Begin to write your will. I know what you're going to tell me. The moment I write, I'm dead. I am dead. You won't die.
NSSF, a better life.